side. So Venom over to that bottom corner. Sir Dimwee, absolutely. Nice defense on the other side, and then he gets it back. Has some options, but Zesper cutting off nicely, as well as Venom. Another cut off, and what great defense, but eventually the offense from Gilligan. But yes, Blitz coming in now as well. Well, Sir Dimwee coming in rather. Getting stunned by Will and Akami, and they get loose for the goal. Just barely goes over here. Ooh, was that? Must have been on purpose. Nice little bounce. Ascend will just go for the one-on-one. That's a great opportunity, and it's a tied-up match. Mess, and making a little bit mess of Sir Dimwee there with this stun. Just the punch, the reception, the goal. And some punches in the back line there, really bothering some players for Nova. On Nova, that is. A shot going to go through, but taken out by Ascend. Nice save. Just turned to rest. Easy to get caught up in the pile-ups, and it will happen to every team in any given match from time to time. But the experienced ones, and that one is a great looking shot. And notice the spacing. The experienced, that's okay. They didn't like their first look, so they'll just try again for an even better one, and they get it done. You gotta love that kind of play. So patient, and what did it do? It got them to continuing to brawl. An awful lot there in the back line, but not doing an awful job whatsoever. Doing a great job. Now Will, oh great save there from Dimwee, just snags it right out of the hands on a one-on-one opportunity here on the other side. If they can lock in a goal that just could be the ice, and it looks like indeed going up by 4, so there's still time. It's not the dagger, but it is a little bit of ice. In Europe, the European scene, yeah, it was. In North America, not so much. Now, Akami, I can safely say now this will be the dagger. You gotta be happy if you're Nova with their play overall. Maybe a couple missed passes towards the end and some good cutoffs. We'll actually get the wireless jack for more score. And then came back again with a just stronger third round, and that was kind of the tail of that tape. Right here, there's backboard play again, so Zesper, the recipient, now forming into these brawls, as that shot does go very close to the goal. Now we'll have an open one, conceded to Will. Oh, what a save! Ascend! How about that? Possible second, wasn't even looking it seemed, and just a slow shot there, maybe too slow in fact, but on the second attempt, Will get it. So, oh, that's gonna hurt because off the... So right back at him, there's Ascend with a pass, recognizing Venom there on the opposite side. Going for a good dunk right from that corner. It's just guaranteed by a goal, just like this one has been so far in round 2. There's a nice spin move as Akami unwinds, not only himself, but on the shot, unwinds into the goal. Fantastic, that doesn't make any sense. Oh, I was trying for the alliteration, instead I got tied, but right there will not be a tie, it'll be a lead. Courtesy of Blitz. Blitz all over that play, really just forcing these quick passes and then playing the passing lane. So very well done to Blitz. And ultimately the Alchemy as well. Boosting up time, they've been pretty patient with their offense thus far. They still have time to do that. Right there to the nest. Oh, on that shot save there from Will though. Great grab to play that denial deep, and Blitz getting it clear. So Will having himself quite a game now. I remember earlier in season 1 as we do get Blitz going for the shot here, going up 11-4 now as well. So definitely a very talented player. See if he can do it again though against Zesper. He can't. Zesper putting enough zest on it. And he delivery past the hands of multiple players. And Venom maintains. So one more over to the nest. Well, and you know the rest. It's a 3-point game. So defensive line, why not? Over here, instant Venom here on the other side. So Venom over to that bottom corner. Sir Dimwee. Welcome, welcome, welcome to VR Master League. This is week 9, getting deep into the season now. And this is our first North American match of the evening. It's going to be Orbit versus Legends. On the casting desk today, it's Palidore, of course, joined by... Well, is that a Legends player I see? Caption, what are you doing here?
Watching the game. I got scared.
Oh, fair enough. Orbit's a pretty scary team at times. But I believe in the Legends. They've had some great matches as of late. These are two high-ranked teams, with Orbit coming in 6th, Legends 10th. Both of these teams 3-3 in the last 6 matches, and showing a lot of potential. I know, for Legends, adding a player named Caption, that's you, to the mix just recently. Can't play today though, so they got Rox Titan in here, about to sub instead, which is who is a more than capable player, no doubt. World famous sub, basically.
Glad to see everyone now thinks we're going to win. Thanks.
Yeah, thanks. I mean, I'm checking, so the connoisseur vote, I'm not trying to throw any kind of shade whatsoever. It's 21 in favor of Orbit, only 2 for Legends. Honestly, for me, I feel like that's a bit skewed. Just watching enough of both these teams play over the weeks. I kind of said this last time. I feel, Orbit, very good team, no doubt, but just like with teams like Legends, maybe underrated in a sense. I really like what I've seen from their team, which is to say your team. And I think on any given day, I mean, it can definitely play there right with some of those top gold teams. I mean, last match for Legends was against Instinct, from what I recall. And
That's casted match.
yeah, and that was one awesome match. It was so close to, I mean, as you know, it was so close of a game against what is a top team in Instinct as well, who's contested some of those, elite teams of the league, and it was a 1-point differential on the whole. I mean, it went to 3 rounds that series. There was overtime in there, and yeah, overall 37-36 favoring Instinct. So just the narrowest of defeats there, but just kind of goes to show, if anyone had watched that game or watched the VOD, I mean, the level of play was really, really high and just fun to watch. So I think, Legends have a good game here against what is a very talented team since the preseason in Orbit. They're going to have a good chance as anyone to upset the connoisseur, as we do see from time to time.
Yeah, and we're going to go ahead and get right into this launch. We're actually going to have Legends going to be able to get away with this one. Going down to the top, it's going to be taken here by One Scoop. Not able to reach that second bounce, but it looks like they're able to get that one cleared out.
Gotta ask, how unbiased are you going to try and be today?
I'm going to be extremely unbiased.
Okay.
Really good at being unbiased. I'm not root for my team, not root for anyone. I'm just here to watch.
All right, so
as that passes off to Skyla.
If they make some dire mistakes, are you gonna just call them out and be all over it?
I'll call them out later on when we're talking. Yeah.
Well, speaking of, there was a turnover there that does result in an Orbit 3 to start things off here in the first minute. So there you go. What happened, Caption? You should have passed it quicker.
I agree.
All right, well, okay, that's enough razzing on Caption for now. I'm glad to have him here on the desk, in seriousness, as we'll watch these two teams compete. We do have 3 matches for you tonight, as another turnover goes through for One Scoop and delivering over to Sneaky, and Sneaky will back it out now.
Yeah, and just not able to complete these passes for the side of Legends, or maybe taking a little bit too much of the covered shots, but a little bit of a mistake there going to come from the side of Orbit, as we are able to get a clear there. Maybe a boost going to be coming out. They can take advantage of this, but that boost of Orbit going to be there first, as Sneaky's going to be, or Blender, sorry, going to be the one to pick that one up as he tries to get that one crossed. And again, just going to be missing the hands of any player here, but that bounce going to more or less favor the side of Orbit. But single shot, going to go ahead and take that one, tries to get that one cleared out. He's going to get that all the way down to the other end, but no boost again, going to be coming from the side of Legends.
Yeah, they had some stacks getting together, but then got broken apart. Dealing some damage is Rox Titan with the stuns, but loses it right back to One Scoop, but not for very long. There's Rox again, just contesting, doing his very best of it, as that pass just misses. But Rox coming in here, one of the more popular subs of the league, and for a good reason. Definitely a strong player. most famously perhaps as a Squid player, but gets it in there for a single shot. Assisted by Skyla, but definitely predicated off of some great defense from Rocks with those grabs and punches.
Yeah, and there was some good passing coming out from the side of Legends. They got their man open there and able to get that one over to single shot. So he just got a nice little 1v1. Great effort from Rocks as well. He got a couple of steals there, really kept that offensive play alive. If he didn't get those, I don't know if we would have been seeing an offense there.
So just gotta love the activity there defensively as Skyla gets a good short-range leech, but has it stolen away by Blenders. Almost good play there, but the defense from Blenders, whether it's in the midline or in the goal, definitely very capable as he's shown over the months.
Ken unfortunately not able to reach that, but Rock's Titan gonna be there to save the day once again as Skyla now gonna go ahead, get some nice little ducking going, tries to get that back pass, but the boost just a little bit too fast as it might end up in the hands of Orbit here. Once again, one scoop, just trying to get that one away from danger. Single shot gonna back up the goal. Gonna see Orbit maybe go for a little bit of an offensive play, but a nice stun coming out from Skyla is gonna be able to get that reset going all the way back to single shot as they try to just get this one moved up to the offensive zone.
And looking for their passes, trying to prioritize that. The other day, as Skyla does break away here a bit, but couldn't get an angle, so we'll find the pass here down low, but being intercepted by Sneaky. I was gonna say Strembitsky was streaming, and I know he did a little VOD review of that Legends and Instinct game, and was given a lot of really great insight and tips as that one just barely misses the goal. So I'm kind of curious to see how Legends incorporate that in this match.
Yeah, and no insider info, but they have they definitely took that one to heart, and they have been working on it hard. So you're seeing these passes being spread out a lot more, but these passes from Orbit a little bit more seasoned. But an interception gonna come out there from Rock's Titan as he's gonna get that one all the way down. Skyla might be able to reach that one first, but as a player kind of balancing with him, Skyla though is gonna come away with it, gonna be dancing around some objects. Look for a back pass. He is gonna reach that one to single shot. Single shot now looking once again to just back this one up, slow it down. He does drive that defender almost out, so he gets that cross pass going, but just that pass just missing the hands of Rocks there, unfortunately, as it's going to be back over to the side of Orbit, but Orbit not able to get that one cleared out, but that boost going to come in a timely manner and finally get that disc out of their zone.
That last pass would have been a bit tough there with the defender there, and it will result instead in a turnover to a 3. That was a great hit from Sneaky down beneath.
Yeah, and a nice shot coming from Sneaky. You know, again, you've seen that boost come out after that clear for the side of Orbit, just able to get that one down and keep all those players away from the disc. So a nice 2 points security over for Orbit.
And halfway through this first round, see if Orbit can, for them, they want to secure this lead and maybe advance it a bit. They're definitely a team in spurts, can just suddenly pile up some points, but they're not afraid to play it slow either, as we've seen just with the whole midline backing out style of play. I mean, every top team does this to varying degrees, but Orbit, they're at their most comfortable when they can do it as often as possible. Now, Skylar gets a great grab here, dodges through. We've seen him go through those ducks a few times, working well for him, but maybe holding it a little too long that time, and has it stolen by one scoop off a punch, only to get it right back to Skyla and then back again to Zenith.
Yeah, and great plays coming from Skyla. Those were really nice read on that steal there and able to get that one over. But again, just holding on to that one a little bit too long as single shot, looking to slow down the pace a little bit, gets that pass over to Rocks. Rocks gonna try to send that one up and out of the hands of one scoop though. Gonna be able to pick that one up and get that one sent out. But this boost from Legends gonna be there to beat everyone out. Rocks Titan now looking to get this one over. He's just gonna opt for that back pass to Captain Canada. Gonna be able to slow this one down and try to break in through their offense once again.
And Robo Creator in the chat saying, woo, single shot, let's go. He's trying. Believe me, he's trying, but he does lose a disc there, unfortunately, so I'll blame Robo for that jinx. Not me for once. As a Captain Canada goes for that clear, but it gets to the hands of Zenith instead. Zenith passing up top, but cut off very nicely by single shot, so there you go. There's your guy, Robo, as he gets the clear off a good steal.
Yeah, great defense there coming from Legends. Single shot able to cover his man almost perfectly, but unfortunately that pass gonna be missing the hands of Rocks Titan. So Orbit once again gonna be able to pick this one up, but Rocks Titan again coming with another great steal in this offensive zone. Let's see if they can convert on this one again, as that pass is gonna end up in the hands of Single Shot. Single Shot gonna try to go off the shield, but unfortunately again just gonna be missing. But Captain Canada might be able to be there to get that one back, but slap over to Single Shot middle doing something else, so we didn't really notice that one going on. So Orbit gonna be able to get this one cleared,
and it may just result in that goal. It will be breakaway for the play. 8-2 going Orbit's favor here so far. We saw, for a lot of those passes there from Legends, this was kind of a running theme in some of the other games earlier in the week and earlier today even. Although they did lose it in the end, I do like the fact that the passes and the positioning was good enough and the passes were soft enough. You know, so even sometimes if you don't have the accuracy on those passes, if your team is positioned well and you're not throwing it with too much mustard on those passes, you'll still have a good chance to get it right back, and they did at least a few times.
Yeah, and Skyla opting to go for that back pass, but unfortunately tries to get that one back, but he is covered. So this bounce actually going to go on the side of Orbit, but a great stun and a great boost going to actually end up back in the hands of Rox Titan. Zenith, though, going to be able to come away with that and getting out of his hands, finally in the hands of One Scoop. Sneaky now, looking to get a shot right under the shield, but unfortunately just going to be missing off that one, as it is going to bounce again back in the hands of Orbit if he can get over to that. And yep, as he's just going to go for that back pass right into Blender's hand. So looking to get this offense going once again for the side of Orbit.
And off a good bounce pass here, right back to the cutting. One Scoop off the backboard, off the head of Zenith, and he'll dunk it in instead. So, hey, it played out. Maybe not what they intended, but it worked well.
Yeah, that's for sure. I think they were more or less going for a backboard shot there, but unfortunately not going to take the bounce they wanted and hit a little bit of a head there, but they are going to get that dunk going around. So regardless, 2 points coming out for Orbit.
And with 1 minute 30 seconds remaining in this first round, it looks like it may indeed be an Orbit victory here early, especially though with a turnover here. See if they can collect it back. How many times though have we seen on some of these turnovers in that midline and some of the defensive play? You know, one person will steal it, but then right back with the reflexes is another player to take it right back and back again. Bunch of times.
Yeah, that's for sure. It's been a really common thing seeing this game. It's just steals again, mostly coming from offensive zones for both teams. But we're going to have Legends here try to get this one out. Is Skyla going to retain possession here? Go send that one to Bowtie. Has single shot there. Looking to advance this one up as he has a man sitting back, but all men relatively covered there. So single shot going to take his time. Going to be able to send this one over to Ness. Unfortunately, Skyla trying to get that one over, but a player from Orbit going to be there and it hits his head. So they're going to be able to get another successful clear getting out of their zone.
And just the overshoot will get Zenith the disc back, and he'll back it out. 37 seconds left. So first round about to go to Orbit here as they pass off to One Scoop. And One Scoop just backing it out once more, but in firm control now to close this one out. And for Legends, they were prioritizing the passes, not all of them going through because of some good defense from Orbit as they go for one more offensive play, but denied by Captain Canada. Oh, Canada. That was beautiful. And again, why not? Send it through.
Yeah, Captain Canada not want to get scored on these final minutes again, or moments more or less. Again, we talk about this almost every week, how important it is to kind of get these last kind of seconds, even if you're losing, going, just to carry that momentum going on to the next game.
Orange has it this time.
But we're going to get into the stats here. Going over for the team stats, possession time locked pretty much 50-50. Orbit regaining around 3 seconds of extra possession time. 3 minutes 46 seconds for Legends. Orbit with 3 minutes 49 seconds. Shots though really heavily favoring over into the side of Orbit. 9-2 in regards to that. Going into the saves, actually 2-0 going for the side of Legends, but of course when you're getting shot on 9 times, those last 2 saves there, you're going to have a little bit more saving opportunity. Stuns, again, relatively even, 49 stuns going for Orbit and 45 for Legends. Getting into player stats, for Orbit, you have Sneaky coming away with 6 points and 9 stuns. Zenith getting a lot of those stuns there. He has 2 points, but 26 stuns. Blender's coming away with 2 points and just 4 stuns, but he's playing more of that backfield role. Over into the side of Legends, single shot coming away with the lone 2 points for his team with a save. Skyla assisting that only goal. Captain Canada getting that save, almost looked like too near the end, but Rox Titan coming away with those 2 steals that we've seen almost traverse both in the goals. Obviously that lone goal, a lot to do with Rox Titan there is, again, he was just able to keep that offense rolling, but getting into the second round, just about to get started as we go into round 2.
And so 10 minutes on the clock, and that is plenty enough time for Legends to make a good stand here. And just hopefully for them, find those passes and work through this Orbit defense. But off the first joust, looks like some ricochets may play into the hands of Legends. Actually, no, will be taken back by Zenith and backing that out. And 3 different players for Legends, all pressuring on the outside here.
For sure, definitely looking a little bit overcommitted there. So you're going to have that one-on-one going with the goalie, and Orbit not going to be able to miss that one. Of course, just taking that one-on-one, that was so almost easily obtained, it seemed like. So Orbit coming away with the first 2 points of this game.
Yeah, the thing, so with playing up and outside the bubble like that, not always a bad thing, provided if you can get back fast enough when you need to. But yeah, at a certain point, it got a little bit off balance, and Orbit did just a good job recognizing it and just playing it in their favor for that one-on-one at goal.
Yeah, and unfortunately, again, just missing a really crucial pass there. So Orbit going to be able to get this one cleared out all the way over to the side of Legends. This boost going to be coming fast. So Sneaky going to take that wide open shot. He's going to be able to hit that one. So 5-0 again, going for the side of Orbit, and not too long into this game. I don't think a minute's passed yet, or excuse me, a minute has just passed.
Yeah, so and what seemed like no time at all. It's 2 quick goals for Orbit. 5 points on the board. Let's see what Legends do here on this launch out. So Captain taking this disc here will be just covered lightly by one scoop and punched out at the same time. Eventually that disc does get over to Rocks, but gets rid of it a bit quickly there with the Orbit stack approaching, but they just go for Skyla instead. So again, a turnover here, but right back to Skyla. A narrow window will opt to just back it out here and maybe look for some better opportunities. Little strong on the pass, however, we'll go back to one scoop now.
Yeah, so a back pass again going to come from Orbit as they try to pass this one to get it out. Zenith, though, going to have a little bit of luck there. Almost seemed like he held on to it for a bit too long, but maybe that stun just got missed. So Orbit, once again, going to be able to get this out of their end successfully with that boost coming in just to stun him out. But Legend's going to be able to retain possession as they go to get that one crossed and out. You see this one go to single shot. He's just going to opt to get this one out with a boost coming out very strong from behind. Nice. They're going to be able to stun him out. Rocks Titan going to be going in. Going to get that one passed over the bottom. Captain Canada going to be able to finish that one off. Get their first 2 points for this game, 5-2.
Nice. That was a good array of plays there. They got the cross pass over in the tunnel to a single shot, then the boost coming in a timely fashion to get it back. Good extra pass to the backboard. Took advantage of the open goal. Beautiful fundamental play right there. To do kind of what Orbit was doing a little bit earlier on and just taking advantage of off-balance defense. So great job.
Yeah, and forcing Orbit almost to make another mistake there. So Captain Canada going to be able to retain possession. Unfortunately, though, maybe just missing that pass as the disc is going to flow, just slowly kind of float out to the side there. But a good slap going to come out for the side of Orbit as they're able to get this one out. Sneaky now looking just to get this one cleared. Maybe it was a pass just missing off that pass regardless. So this boost from Legend is going to be able to come back and recover it. The duck from Canada going to be able to get that pass over to Rocks Titan. Unfortunately, just out of his hands. So one scoop going to be able to take possession up. He's just going to opt to get this one backed out. Unfortunately, just missing, hitting off that Geo, but Rocks Titan not able to recover. As I say that, he does get that out and does get that one cleared out.
There goes the boost from the back line. People trying to deny, but still plenty of time for Blenders playing back there to get the disc back. So they'll slow it down. They already have one coming out the tunnel now, actually, on the catapult. But see what they do on the rollout. Defense here playing, again, pretty deep with Orbit in possession, but not for too long, actually. It's a nice deflection, and then right back for the back pass. And forward again. So here we go, some back and forth.
Yeah, some quick succession passes there, and again, just not going to be able to make it in the hands of their players. So Orbit going to be forced to boost at this one. Unfortunately, going to get to that one first as that clear just misses. So single shot also misses, but that nice slap pass right out into the side of Skyla. Skyla now looking at an opportunity to see what he can try to get done here. Unfortunately, again, just holding onto the disc for a little bit too long. That good man coverage coming from Orbit, so no passing lanes available.
Yeah, that was nice. You can see him eyeing, trying to find a pass somewhere. Oh, unlucky for Zenith, losing it off the Geo. So single shot punches him out just for kind of the double whammy to throw, add insult to injury. But getting back first is Orbit. But yeah, on that other approach, I mean, the lineup was good, but Orbit's defensive coverage on the man-to-man was just excellent.
Yeah, and again, another back pass, unfortunately, just going to be missing here for the side of Legends, but eventually, single shot going to be able to find that one again and get that one to Canada. So Canada going to cross this one all the way down to Rocks Titan. Rocks Titan now going up to Skyla. Skyla up and around. Going to make this game a 1-point game with only around 5 minutes left.
Right back at him. That was a great play. And so it seems like, yeah, when Legends can get that defense off balance, they're fully able to take advantage and score off of it. Both their scores in this round have been kind of like that. It's more so just when Orbit has time to set on their side of the floor that they really get that great coverage, and it's been tough for Legends across the 2 rounds to convert. But if they can get more of that speed underway and maybe push the pace a little bit when they can, that is. Obviously, you don't want to rush things, but when you do recognize that defense is off balance, that's where Orbit seems to concede those goals.
Yeah, and some good in their own zone passing here coming from the side of Legends. They're able to move this one slowly up into the offensive zone there. So going to find single shot, going to opt to back that one out to Canada. Canada eyeing over the cross pass, so Canada able to get that one to Rocks Titan. Now you're looking at a good situation here coming for Legends as they're breaking into this. Going to go down to the floor. Single shot going to be looking to come up, and he's going to pass it one to Canada. Canada going to get that dunk. They are going to take the lead here, 6-5, going for Legends.
And well, how did that unfold? Off some off-balance defense. That was a 4-on-2 just about. The stack did get their back at the last couple seconds of that play, but I mean, with no time to really collect their thoughts and really find their proper positioning. So as a result, it was a dunk, it was the lead, and again, Legends starting to really collapse on the players here for Orbit, and it's buying them some goals, a few in a row now.
Yeah, and just some good midfield passing leading to some defensive players being out of position there, maybe a little bit overcommitted. So Legends able to turn on a nice little advantage there coming into the bubble. So again, you're going to see Legends come away with a goal. So 6-5 is the score, but Orbit might try to come back, or they are going to come back to try and look to get something said about that, as they are just going to hit that one off the shield, unfortunately into the hands of Canada. So Canada trying to get that one backed out, but unfortunately just going to be giving that one right back to Orbit. So Orbit once again coming back up here, a good cross pass going to be going into the hands of Zenith. Zenith looking at the goalie, he's going to go behind, and they're going to be able to get that one in to regain this lead. Now 7-6 for Orbit.
Much needed goal there from Orbit. After conceding 2 or 3 in a row there to Legends, Orbit finally getting one to go through, and it's what they needed. Still 3 minutes left, so anyone's match, but Orbit, if you're Legends, don't want to give Orbit too much momentum. Want to keep capitalizing here and keep punishing, because Legends have been doing a great job in round 2 punishing Orbit, kind of the same way that Orbit was punishing Legends in round 1.
Yeah, so Legends trying to get a little bit of a slower play here going, but unfortunately just going to miss that back pass, but it's single shot. Got to be there to recover it as he just tries to back that one out, gets a nice cross pass going to Canada. Canada now looking to just get this one cleared out. Unfortunately, a player for Orbit going to be back there as per usual, so he's going to be able to beat that one out. One person back for Rocks Titan. He's not going to be able to get much done there with a clear going into the side of Orbit with this boost coming out from Sneaky as well. Going to be trouble for the side of Legends as they get that one backed out, but unfortunately Orbit just missing that pass, but a good recovery coming from Zenith as he gets this one back to Blenders.
And you see that from Orbit too. Again, one of those clippable moments that you might just miss if you're not really paying attention to it, because it's so nuanced. We'll get back to that in a second as they go for a shot, and it will be a goal on the feet. Zenith trying to hand Legends defeat if he can. But I want to point out, so on that loose disc, when it was recovered over here, that shoulder, the immediate slap, didn't even really have to look, just a quick turnaround and pass to where? Position. Ness, he had a man there. Yes, it missed, but he had someone there. The next catch, over around this area, it was slapped back out right to mid immediately without looking, because why? They know they have a man position there. So Orbit right there, not even needing to look, just because of the comms and because of the chemistry, they already immediately know where to send a pass or a clear, just the general direction, and that is the kind of teamwork that you only see, from teams who do develop that chemistry in those comms.
And a great pass coming from Rocks Titan right to Captain Canada as he's able to get this game back into a 1-point game and getting that almost dunk going up the top. So great linear kind of passing coming from the side of Legends there.
And that, speaking of chemistry, right quick on the connection there, despite the fact, Rock's not a full-time roster member, but pretty much any team that he comes in and subs for and he plays on, great team player. So fantastic play by Legends there, but let's see here, will be a loose disc, defense off balance, goal momentarily open, going down low for Rocks, and he gets the shot, lead right back in favor of Legends.
Yeah, and that's another great play coming out from the side of Legends as they were able to capitalize on that loose disc and just get that pass. Canada seeing that net wide open. It looked like he was going to go for a shot, but that man underneath, he knew he had a better shot at getting that goal, only 1 point down, so he opts to get that 2 and puts his team up above 1 point.
So let's see what happens here. It's going to be a crucial possession for both teams involved in the outcome of this series. Skyla does get a loose disc. He's going to back it out. They just want to take care of it. So there's the defense coming through. A soft one. Oh, it's going to be tough. If he gets into the slap shot, oh no, the win for Orbit. One scoop did it dirty.
What a slap coming from one scoop. Maybe like just a complete miss pass there at the end, unfortunately for Legends. As one scoop going to be able to pierce that offense and just slap it completely through the middle gap there between Nest and Shield. I'm almost speechless, Palidore.
Same. Oh, that was the last thing basically they wanted their very tough loss off of what was otherwise was such a good comeback and second round effort from a Legends, but just that little misplay and it punished so very hard there for the game winner. And most unfortunate, as we definitely were looking at hopeful round 3. We always love to see those ones, and I know just can't be happy with the results there, but I mean, yeah, what more can you say? It was a good game, but Orbit just in that clutch moment found that shot, and that was a crazy one too. I mean, no time to get that off, just slapped it and nailed it.
Yeah, and it was a great play. Unfortunately, maybe just a little bit too passive for the side of Legends. You know, if maybe they got a clear out or anything with that much time left, probably could have killed off the rest of the clock. But unfortunately, just one missed pass, and that's what's going to happen to you at this level of game, and especially around these times, clutch times with teams around this level, just always almost able to find their shots. So one scoop coming through for his team, able to get them up by 2 points there, and able to take the game.
Yeah, I think, I mean, at the end of the day, so I mentioned, remember a couple of minutes ago, I kind of pointed out the whole positional passing from Orbit, where they knew immediately where to sling a pass to when they needed it. On that last play, you know, Legends, I think it was Skyla, he brawled in mid, he caused a turnover, got the disc back, and then sent it to, I can't remember who. But, so over here, well, you can't see it on the stream, but by the bow tie, basically, you had the guy floating with the disc, and then looking to pass it back to the pack area, but then the teammate wasn't there at the time. So again, the positional kind of play, they were going for a position pass, but maybe it wasn't calmed in time because the player who was near the pack kind of dived out and just missed that grab. And yeah, just unfortunate turn of events, but yeah, credit to Orbit there for completing kind of the upset, at least in the context of round 2, because yeah, it was so close and just tough loss, but nothing else. Still see the level of talent there for both these teams and for Legends. So yeah, hopefully, you know, for them they can come back with a win later in the week and just regather, not let that one affect them too hard. But I know for Orbit, they're just gonna go out now feeling pretty good, feeling like they dodged that round 3 bullet, because it definitely would have been tough going into round 3 and having, you know, Legends feeling all the momentum in their favor.
Yeah, that's for sure. And again, this last round definitely a better one than the first one. So still something to be taken home from Legends there, is they did still get their plays a little bit more clean and maybe played this game a little bit smarter. So
yeah, and well,
a good showing from Legends.
We do have another match, so we're gonna get right to that quickly. It's going to be Nova facing off against Guinness, and that's scheduled to start right about now. So we're gonna go to a brief intermission, and we'll be back just around the other side. So BRB. Okay, hello everybody, welcome back once again after that brief intermission off of that crazy ending there in Orbit versus Legends. We have another match. It's Nova for the second night in a row, facing off against Guinness for the first time this week. Indeed, we had that challenge match between Nova and Wireless Jacks just last night. That was a fun watch, but Nova coming up a little bit short in what was otherwise still a good series, 2-round series with some great highlight plays. So trying to come back with a showing here in the match versus Guinness. Both these teams silver division. Nova rolling in, with 9 and 10, excuse me, on the records after the last night. For Guinness, 10 and 8. So that's the head-to-head we got going on right now. On the booth again today, it's Palidore with Caption still here, trying to recover a little bit. Watching the last game. How's it going, Caption? I was giving him props, by the way, because for as tough of a game that was to watch, he was very unbiased. Give him full credit, because I was giving him a little bit of a hard time before, just teasing. But he was very professional. But I know inside maybe a little bit of hurt, maybe a little.
No, I was professional inside and out.
Okay, well maybe out. But yeah, either way though, from a caster's perspective, entertainment perspective, was a heck of a shot to finish it off with. But we won't dwell on that for your sake, Caption.
Oh no, it was a great shot. I'm not even gonna second guess it. It was a fantastic shot from one scoop. Nothing to get by that. That shot had like a 10% chance of making it, and one scoop just absolutely destroyed it.
One of those season highlights, I think, just that you'll be seeing in future reels for sure. But
for sure.
With that said, we got the start of this first round, Nova and Guinness coming in. So thank you everyone for joining us. This is our second of 3 matches tonight in North America. About to get underway. Here we go.
All right, so the side of Nova actually looking a little bit slow there, so Guinness going to be able to come away with that first possession. Absolutely beaming in, as you've seen that boost just come from the backfield, so they're instantly able to set up their offense. But this defense coming from Nova, going to be 3 men all the way out, plays some good man coverage. So Leo not left with too many passes, so just going to wait for a defender to dwell on him. Unfortunately, almost seemed like Captain Will went to a spot where there was a defender, but be able to get that one out to Supreme Buns over in the middle. So good passing, maybe just to start this one off as they go to look to attack this bubble, but unfortunately just gonna miss a pass there, but maybe recovered here from Will. So another pass gonna be going, so now a shot coming in, but just raining off the post, and another recovery and another shot, but unfortunately just gonna be hitting off that side, so not gonna make it. Well, Zesper gonna be able to get this one out.
Talk about relentless on the shot attempts. They got a lot of good looks, couldn't find the bottom of the goal, unfortunately, but they'll get it back at the midline. So maybe no harm done, still scoreless after the first minute, but more chance here, more opportunities to maybe score, especially with the defense caught out like they are at the moment. So one more pass, Leo the Great, but a great save from Venom.
Oh, what a great save from Venom, but almost a mistake there. He almost looked like he hit it off his teammate's head, but that pass gonna get away from that one as Dimwee gonna be dancing around. Unfortunately, he's gonna end up getting stunned out. So wide open goal here for Guinness, but again, a great save, but another wide open goal. What a shot! What a shot! Leo gonna be able to finally convert that 3-pointer, 3-0 lead at the very beginning of this game, opening it up for Team Guinness.
I don't know how many grabs went on in that entire sequence. All along, I mean, you started off saying, oh, open goal, and then grab, and oh, still open goal. End of the 3 finally went through. That was a lot of contesting from both teams. But yeah, it was ultimately the shot going through at the end there for Guinness.
And that's what we call a scrum over in this game, as Leo, again, going to be coming away with this disc off a great stun. So now just waiting for his teammates to get in position, faking that pass, getting Venom a little bit caught off guard, so he's going to be able to back this one all the way to Supreme, and an even further back pass going to make its way to Captain Will, so they're going to slowly approach their offense now. Captain Will looking to get something started.
And he'll be momentarily uncontested, trying for a soft boost. Supreme Buns, oh, gets it done. That was nice, and the margin of error was so tight on that because of the defender that was approaching, so nice job there for Guinness for the 5th point.
Yeah, Supreme able to find just that top part of the goal, almost behind the goalie as well. So Supreme just picking probably the best choice to take a shot there.
And also want to briefly correct myself, because I did mention earlier, first time we're seeing Guinness this week. Actually incorrect. No, I'm pretty sure they played Spaghetti, the other Sunday. Was that Sunday or Monday? I can't even remember now. It might have been last week, so I'm gonna have to check that.
I
But
feel like it was Sunday. I feel like I was there.
okay, so if that's the case, never mind. I wasn't wrong. I was right all along. But there's Leo the Great going for a strong shot for 8 points on Guinness.
Leo getting that 3-point set clear coming from the side of Guinness, so instantly right on those boosts. So Leo going to be looking at a wide open net. He gets another 3 points coming in for his team. So 8 unanswered straight coming from Guinness. So Nova has to be quick to respond here almost halfway through this game.
Yeah, scoreless for the moment. See if they can change that a bit. Guinness and Nova, if I'm correct, they're head-to-head as far as the rankings. I was looking at it a little bit. 14th and 15th, I believe. So right smack dab there in the middle for these teams. 30 active teams for North America this week by the bye. So yeah, a lot of activity. And right now these two teams trying to continue to impress and break out of that silver division if they can. But it's going to be a shot from Zesper. And there's the first 2 finally for Nova.
Yeah, some great fundamental passing there coming from Nova. You've seen them try to just slowly approach on that goal advance. They get those back passes going. Instead of going all the way cross court, they backed it up to bow tie to get that man to pass it across. Just a little bit less margin for error there, so able to slowly approach that goal, come away with 2 points.
Being able to execute those kind of passes, and especially the back passes and the resets, things like that. Such a small thing on paper, right? Oh, I just pass it back. But it takes a while to develop that kind of instinct and intuition. Not to mention just the communication to do it well. I know early on, before back passing was heavily ingrained in the meta, and people were still just learning to do it. Even for me, it took a good while to actually get that habit.
Yeah, it's just one of those instincts you have to develop, but these instincts here, maybe a goal scorer mentality, but no, gonna be stopped out there. So a nice clear coming from Ascend.
And cleared into the pocket where it'll be contested heavily. There's Sir Dimwee with a deep one, but these secondary stacks, so always so damaging the speed, because Dimwee there doing well to maneuver between a pair of players, but then the other pair wisely getting back into the goal.
And Captain Will going to be looking to clear that one out, but Zesper and Venom going to be there to stop that one out. So good. Again, they're going to be starting their passing here coming for the side of Nova as they all look to get in position. So, unfortunately, just missing out of the hands of Venom, so it's going to end up in the top, and Leo actually going to be there to slap that one out, and a great slap it is. It is almost makes its way all about, but Ascend going to be there to recover that one once again.
Some nice back and forth there. That's third pass string, a little long, but it was led nicely because of the defender nearby, so perfect placement, and the grab saved by Mo Jolly.
Yeah, what a save that was. Point blank opportunity coming there. Mo Jolly absolutely shutting it down, being the brick wall as this boost going to be coming in. So Leo going to be having that one with a man coming in. He's going to get it right in his hands. Captain Will able to put that one away. 10-2 coming for the side of Guinness.
Katniss. Good job from Guinness. 10-2 and off a good boost. And predicated, once again, going back because of the save there from Mo Jolly. So just good end-to-end effort for Guinness there.
Yeah, and you're going to see a really interesting looking play actually coming out here for the side of Nova. But unfortunately going to end up back in the hands of Guinness. So Guinness, once again, going to be looking at an open goal. Supreme Bun's going to go ahead take that shot, making this game 13-2. A great shot coming up from Supreme Buns from 21 meters out.
So Supreme Buns is starting to definitely make a name for himself here in this league. I've been saying it and kind of singing the praises a little bit over the weeks because really for Guinness, he's been a serious contributor on that offensive end, putting on so many points and efficiently and accurately at that.
And looking to start to see this side of Nova that ever so dangerous most apart for these teams as they get their passing connecting, but Guinness quick to respond there as they're able to get this one cleared out, and there's a little bit of a boost race going on, but Nova actually going to be able to take this one quite easily as there's not a lot of pressure there, but this double boost here coming from Guinness is close by, so unfortunately just missing that clear out, allowing Guinness just get their chain all the way back. Able to recover this one is Captain Will as he's looking to slowly get this one out as well.
And meanwhile in the back line, keeping the camera a little bit on Zesper. He was distracting that stack for an awful long time. Finally got punched in the end, and so unfortunately, despite the good distraction, Nova still getting back on defense as Guinness looks to attack, and yep, there it goes again. So some good brawling, but yeah, the just the speed and as well as the patience from Guinness there to find the right angles, and got them the goal with the defense still unable to really get back in time.
Yeah, some great aggressive passing coming from the side of Guinness, just getting it right into that bubble and putting it away. So Guinness able to come out with this game 15-2, a hot start. You're going to see Nova looking to be quick to respond here, as again, their passing game, trying to get that one started. They have been passing pretty well, so Ascend going to be able to get this one all the way down.
Nice.
Zephyr going in on that goalie, right down to the bottom. You heard it clank off that post, so a great shot coming from Zesper.
And it looks like Zesper's hand might have clanked on something in real life. He lost his hand there for several seconds, so it looked like maybe a loose battery. Hopefully not hitting the ceiling. Been playing the Quest beta alpha test a little bit, and it gave me a friendly reminder of how it feels to stub my fingers and toes on my ceiling and the objects on my floor. So could have been a case there, but nonetheless, pass over here deep will be slapped, and it had to do it. So Supreme, nice recognition to get it to the other side, and Leo retains.
And Leo going to be looking to get this one all the way up, but unfortunately just going to be missing everyone. So Sir Dimwee going to be able to recover this one, try to get this one cleared out, as he has that, and a man going real zoomy fast. So Venom not going to quite be able to make it there, but that bounce is going to be a quite favorable one. Don't really know what happened to Venom there, but disc is going to be lost nonetheless, and it's going to be ending up all the way over to Captain Will's hands and all the way over to the other side as their stack going to be coming out. So a bounce shot, unfortunately not going to be reaching the hands of anyone, as Ascend going to be getting that one cleared out for his team as well, with some more boosting about to be going on here for the side of Guinness.
And Leo back passing to his stack, so well ready for the collection. You see the immediate boost. However, throwing it down mid lane, sometimes a cardinal sin for teams there, because the coverage just so good from those midfielders these days. So we'll get through on that grab, but as this round does expire, it will be a 15-4 first round win for Guinness.
And Supreme runs there, coming out at that end with that great diving play, able to get that cleared out too to end this round. Trying to dive in the stats though, going over to possession time here for the team stats. You do have the side of Guinness leading with 3 minutes and 50 seconds compared to Nova's 2 minutes and 55 seconds, so almost a whole minute apart in shots. An even bigger story with Guinness taking 12 shots to Nova, unfortunately only with around 3. I'm going to saves, actually really close even for that shot total. So 3 of those shots taken from the side of Nova were saving twice, with 3 saves also going for the side of Nova. And going into stuns, Nova really heavily favoring with that, with 51 stuns compared to 36. Going into player stats, you got over on Team Guinness, every player scoring. So Mojali and Captain Will both coming away with 2 points. Leo with 6 and Supreme with 5. 2 assists as well going to Leo, so not only leading in points, but leading in assists for his team as well. Going to the side of Nova, Zesper, the lone 4 points, but both coming from a pass from Ascend, as he's leading with 2 assists for his team. Also with a save to his name, Zesper's name, and Venom's name.
And so for these two teams, as round 2 is about to get started, I will point out it's not an unfamiliar position for Nova. They've had a few of these rounds throughout the course of the season. In fact, they begun their season that way against Ignite. But for Nova, they're not. It's not unusual for them to have, sometimes these off rounds. But the thing is, they also have this uncanny ability to come back strong so much of the time in the following rounds and just dominate. We saw that again. I mentioned against Ignite before. We've seen it against Skull Crusaders and Genesis last week even. Skull Crusaders had a very strong match, almost mercied Nova. And then Nova came back and reverse swept them afterwards. And almost mercied them in the second round. So then, again against Genesis last week, Nova had kind of a similar thing going, where they took a tough loss in overtime off of a crash at that. And they still came back and won the third round. So they're definitely a team who can put on some points after being scored on a few times in the round prior.
That's what you see from teams like Nova, who are just super, super good and strong with their fundamentals in this game. But you are going to see the side of Guinness trying to get this worked around here. So really strong passing in the bubble. Captain Will now going to have it, going to duck around to get that one up to the top and get it into the hands of Supreme. He's going to be able to get that one in with a nice 2 points there.
And how about the way Captain Will not only split apart 3 different defenders, but then still managed to maintain the disc and have the wherewithal to find the timely pass to Supreme Buns open up there on the favorite anchored spot above goal.
Yeah, it was a great play again. That strong recovery and passing coming from the side of Guinness. Just Nova unable to get it out of their side, but a pass here going to be coming up. So Nova looking to work and inch their way up as see this positioning coming from them, but unfortunately, maybe just passing it to the wrong spot as it ends up in Mojali's hand. So Mojali looking to get this one down, but Venom once again going to be watching that midline, going for that shot. Unfortunately, just missing it, but Ascend to pick that one up, tie this game up at 2 apiece.
So neither team able to handle the disc for all too long. A few changes of possessions, and it will wind up in the favor of Nova. They'll gladly take that for the first 2. 2 minutes into the second round, and all tied up here. Rock's Titan over in the chat as well saying, Guinness really do be getting kind of good, though. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, they're passing, getting definitely a lot stronger as Leo they're going to be able to take that one. Going to get this one crossed over to Captain Will. Captain Will looking all the way up for Supreme, but unfortunately, man caved all over him. Ascend going to be there, so Ascend backing in and out there, trying to get this one over into the hands of Zesper as that stun goes on his boosting teammate there. So Zesper just going to pass that one back to Ascend, and Ascend going one further to get it to Sir Dimwee. But now looking to get this one up. Good stun going to be going on there, so they're going to be able to get this cross pass. Looking at a little bit of a better situation, but unfortunately both those players from Guinness are now back in their zone. So they're going to try to get that one to bow tie, but unfortunately Venom just missing off that pass, so he's going to try to shovel that one over. But again, just missing off that pass, unfortunately again, so it's going to be Guinness to recover this and Supreme Buns to get this one cleared out.
Yeah, didn't really have anywhere to go. That a tough attempt at a pass, especially at that speed. So it was a good intercept there from Guinness coming through on the defense, but right back it's Sir Dimwee with the disc now on this side of the floor. And undoing that, actually, Captain Will gets a good grab here. So let's see, we have Supreme Buns crossing. He's just going to get the one-on-one, actually gets stunned. A nice job there from Dimwee as Ascend recovers as well.
Yeah, and you see Nova here trying to retain possession of that disc, but unfortunately going to end up actually back in the hands of Captain Will, but he's going to get stunned out. Zesper man-caked all over him. He's actually going to be able to get this cleared out just in the nick of time as these boosts able to come through with Supreme Buns. They're able to pick that one back up.
Yeah, and almost, it looks like either way Nova will get that, but again, Guinness going for that mid lane clear, which can be dangerous at times. There was a bunch of players in there, so it would have been a likely intercept either way going in Nova's favor. But Nova does get the disc back here. Recollecting, they have the positioning out, top, bottom, side to side, middle, and into the bottom of the goal. Every direction, and Nova getting up by 2 now.
Yeah, so Nova again going with that strong passing around, so they find that man open all the way down, hiding at pole there, I believe it was, and able to get that one going 5-0. Was a great play coming from Nova to take this game by 2 points here. So in 5 minutes, 4.5 minutes of play. I mean, compared to the first round, Guinness was piling on. I mean, 15 points to end it. They're held to only 2 so far. So Nova maybe coming back. They're trying for the back pass, and yeah, the more they can hold Guinness down here, the better. If they can score, even better, and they will. There it is. That's money. That's cheddar. It's 6-2 for Nova. Yeah, and Nova just letting any defender come as close as possible before they get that pass off to try and catch them out of position. And they did, as they got that one man wide open cutting in, so just gave that disc up to him and able to get another 2 points here. So 6-2 coming for Nova. So
time for Guinness to see if they can get that rebuttal through. Again, I mentioned that spaghetti game they had. Really, really close to being able to come back in round 2 for them as well against Spaghetti, but ultimately couldn't close it out, so they're just trying to do the same thing here in the second round against Nova. But at the moment, Nova really bothering them, it seems, and so many turnovers now going in the favor of Nova.
Yeah, and they're able to get these passes as well, so Zesper gonna be looking there just to try to get that one cleared out, maybe even possibly a shot into that double boost, but gonna disrupt that enough, so Nova gonna be able to get that one out and just get that back pass. Unfortunately, gonna miss that back pass, so it could be a chance for Guinness if they get this boost together, and it looks like they are gonna be able to come through here. So Supreme Buns, maybe just out of his reach, gonna be able to find that too. Go for that 3, unfortunately, just missing it, but Leo the Great gonna be able to pick that one up for 2 points.
I'm just mad.
I'm wondering if the stream heard that. Anyway, almost comical timing also given the particular camera angle I had on that. But anyway, miss the shot, at least they won't pay for it for too long because it's back to a 2-point game here. 6-4, and Guinness coming back with some plays. See if they can do it again, though. A mishandle on that disc, so they have a chance, but Captain Will getting stunned by Dimwee. Between Dimwee and Venom, they've been doing a pretty good job. I don't know what the counts are, but I've noticed some really timely stuns contributed by both of them to get the disc back for their team.
Actually, Dimwee and Venom actually being the two lower people with stuns on their team.
So maybe as Leo the Great goes for the goal there, he gets the shot and ties it all up. So maybe it's just me noticing the, stunning with purpose versus quantity, because definitely on the other end, about a play ago too, Venom had some great stuns on a pair of defenders there for Guinness. That got them the disc back. So I don't know. Either or. Doing Gilligan proud. Shout out Gilligan and White Perm. But got to mention the Bear League folks, as Gilligan loves his stuns, and I'm sure he's out there watching somewhere.
In the distance.
In the distance, in the sunset.
Riding through it, but we are going to have a good shot come here from Venom all the way underneath. Actually, it almost seemed like a weirder angle, at least from where I was looking at it, that shot. But 8-6 coming for Nova nonetheless, so they are able to regain this lead. Definitely, we were saying this was a low-scoring game going halfway, but that's definitely changed, Palidore.
Oh yeah, and not looking to go into the sunset quite yet for Nova. They want to force this round 3 if possible. Guinness, on the other hand, as the momentum gets stopped for Mo Jolly, loses a disc, but Captain Will in the perfect place. That could have gone anywhere. But luckily we'll get it back for a moment. But again, there's the defense from Nova just bothering up front. Mo Jolly, though, the really nice leech to get the disc back with some time to spare. So good hands and speed there from Mo Jolly.
Yeah, and good patience on this offense here. But unfortunately, just maybe a little bit of miscommunication. So Nova going to be looking like they can be able to retain possession here. Go for a goal as Zesper going to be dropping down to go on the goalie off the backboard, but just missing that corner of the goal. So it is going to end halfway through. But that boost from Nova was there. Unfortunately, just missed. So Supreme Buns going to be able to try to get that one across and over towards the goal. So if this boost does successfully come in, we can be seeing a time game. And Supreme Buns, the man who sent that clear, is going to tie this game up.
Well, that was nice from Supreme. I like that. So speaking of brawling earlier for Nova, well, for Guinness, Supreme Buns there doing just good work to get the disc back. Immediately took a kind of a wall shot, but the important thing that you want to notice is right after he threw that one, immediately checked behind for the boost, and that is what got them the goal. So not only, getting good angles in your shots, but the moment that the disc is no longer in your possession and it's out on the floor, you want to do that. Any good team, good players, anytime, the disc is loose, they are right away looking for those boosts.
Yeah, and this good slow passing again coming from Nova as they do try to get that one all the way up. So Zesper now looking to see where he can bring it. He's going to go over to Ness, but unfortunately going to get stunned out. But Venom, again, good positioning, able to recover that one. So it's going to end up back in the hands of Zesper. We're going to get stolen and stunned just before he can get that one over. So Captain Will saving the day for his team there.
On both of them, too. Both of those stuns on that disc. Down the center was Captain Will. And going for the shot, Supreme Buns up by 3 for Guinness now. So Captain Will on one end, Supreme Buns talking about his offense and lighting it up at the most opportune moment. Guinness looking to try to close us out, up by 3. Nova, not a lot of time.
Yeah, we have seen the past couple of weeks teams coming back with these 3-point victories to tie it up just in the nick of time. So we'll see what Nova's going to be able to do here as they look to get everyone up. But Leo going to be able to stun that one out as he goes for a shot of his own. He's going to put this game away 14-8.
And what a great steal and the shot. Wow, that was just picture perfect for Guinness and for their offense there. Just, turning the defense into offense, I should say.
Yeah, and again, that passing style coming from Nova was looking to work a little bit more in that second round, but unfortunately just not going to be able to get done as there was those nice defensive plays, again, coming from Captain Will, Mo Jolly with a couple of nice saves, so just all around good work from Guinness to get that one over, get it cleared, and get those threes.
Yeah, just, crazy effort there late game from Guinness to complete that. That was very nicely done from them. Once that last shot had gone through, it was going to be tough for Nova on the rollout. They didn't have all too much time to work with, and they ultimately went with that unique rollout that you called out earlier in the round. Where they kind of have a stack in the back, and they're essentially they wait to see what they want to do with the disc. The QB grabs it, and then the back stack you know, it could either come through for the back pass, or sometimes they send it through and meet it in the tunnel or past the tunnel. And we do see that a lot of the European teams doing that over time, but now in North America, it's kind of seeped its way into that meta for some of these teams. But going back to the main point there, they kind of went with a slower rollout, which unfortunately, you know, in that particular situation, they just didn't have enough time really to employ that so much. Needed the 3, so basically it was going to have to be one of those situations where he got to the other end of the floor as fast as possible, bothered the goalie, and somehow got the 3-point shot to tie.
Yeah, unfortunately at the end there, just coming with that steal is Leo, but maybe again just a little bit too slow for Nova trying to get out there. They did have 15 seconds to work with, but one goal would have just put the game away regardless. So. But a good effort coming from them regardless, but it was just, again, another really nice shot to end the game up at the end of the day. Both games we've had tonight.
Yeah, without a doubt. So we do have one more match on that note that's scheduled to start in another 30 minutes, I do believe. Yes, it's going to be Ignite facing off against another Bear League team in Wireless Jacks. So there you go. That'll be in half an hour from now, but I think for the moment we'll peace out, and I'll be back in another 20 minutes or so with the remainder of our evening of streaming. So until then, I've been Palidore. That's been Caption. That was Nova versus Guinness, as well as Orbit versus Legends right beforehand. So thanks everyone for joining us, and come back again in the next 20 minutes, 30 minutes, and join us for that last match of the evening. But yeah, until then, have fun, be safe, be healthy, and good night.
Bye.